Representative Chipalo Street from the 37th District. So far, what are your impressions?
It's been a whirlwind down here. To start, my LA was out for the first 2 weeks, and so not being able to respond to the emails and calls I've been getting has been really hard. Like, I joke that I feel like there's a line of people with pitchforks and torches outside my office, like, give us meetings, but thankfully he's all right, he's back, and so we're working through that backlog. So it's really exciting to sort of interact with the folks who put me in office.
So you weren't here for the pandemic. We did everything remotely. What's the experience like so far over in the Dome?
I mean, people keep commenting that it's so different than the last 2 years, and they're so excited to be back. And I'm just thankful that I started off in this environment. Like, I'll take their word that it was not fun. I can't imagine trying to establish a bunch of relationships with people over Zoom. I mean, we all know what Zoom fatigue has been like, and so doing that for 12 hours a day has to be extremely tiring. So I'm just thankful that that's something that I only hear stories about and don't have to experience personally.
So I'm going to take this opportunity, your first interview with us, to ask you what your top priority is. What do you want to get done?
Public safety is something that we heard about, and so making sure that we have ways to make our communities more safe is really important. And so one of the things that I'll be doing this session is introducing a traffic safety bill, which number one has a grant program for low-income people to fix small equipment failures like headlights and brake lights so that they can make sure that their car is in the best working order, but also reprioritizes police's attention towards issues that are more impactful to road safety and public safety as a whole. So like I went along on a ride along with a Washington State Patrol officer, and he was really professional in making sure that every interaction ended as best as possible for the person he was interacting with. However, just in some of those interactions for sort of lower level issues, we weren't able to respond to a DUI, we weren't able to respond to a hit and run. And I think those are things that are more impactful than a broken taillight or a missing headlight. So making sure that people can fix those issues, but also making sure that our police officers are spending their valuable time on the things that affect road safety and public safety, I think is really important. And so I'm really excited to introduce a bill that does just that.
There are many ways for people to get in touch with you. Talk to us about how the hybrid situation is going to work this session.
Yeah, so that's one of the blessings I think that came out of this pandemic is that we're learning to work in a more hybrid environment. And so previously everyone had to come down to Olympia to give testimony or to chat with any of their legislators. Now we can do Zoom meetings, you can testify remotely. So I really encourage folks, call my office, send me emails. Happy to meet with you in Olympia. I'd also be happy to set up meetings in district. And then when you want to speak on a bill, it's always, I believe, more impactful to have voices in person, but I would much prefer to have a diverse group of voices testifying on a bill, even if they are remote, because that really brings sort of the full breadth of our community to bear in these testimonies.